I am now a millionaire with an infinite supply of blood shards in the Trailblazer Reloaded League, and it's all thanks to Trickster. AFK thieving has been an absolute game changer, especially since I'm not a fire sailor. Once I get some levels and gear upgrades, I will be able to do some God Wars dungeon bosses, and then after that, we will enter the Tombs of Amasket. But for now, I need to get 85 Slayers so I could kill Abyssal Sire for the Abyssal Whip, Abyssal Dagger, and the Bludgeon. I've been sitting on a Jad task for quite a while, so I guess it's time to get a Black Mask and send the melee fire cape run. Let's get to work. There we go. Took a little over 20 minutes, but we got the Black Mask pretty easily. Melee Relic just shreds through these cave horrors. Before I do the fight caves, I want to do some barrows and get some tank gear. With Banker's Note, it really shouldn't matter how tanky I am since I have infinite supplies, but honestly, I just feel like doing some barrows. Getting some Arams pieces or full Darogs would be ideal, but I'll take anything, honestly. I've always been a barrows enjoyer, but melee-only barrows with no switches hits differently. First chest is nothing. Alright, I'll take some Torag plate legs, not bad. Give some nice defense bonuses. Garbage, more garbage. Okay, the double drop, Torag helm and Aram staff, pretty nice. I don't really need a tank helm since I'll just be camping the Black Mask the whole time, but any new unique is good since green logging barrows is a task. Almost the back-to-back double drop, and 7 barrow chests later, we got ourselves a whole tank set. The Carol's crossbow is actually good too since I think I used it at Nightmare, but anyways, I think it's time for the fight caves. Okay, I know I'm procrastinating a lot, but hear me out. I have some eating clues that I want to do to try to get some blessings or spiked manacles. Both would help a lot, but before that I'll open some easy caskets and try to get a blessing of some sort and get some tasks completed. Didn't really get anything important, but I did just get 50 collection log slots, which is a hard task, so we take those. 9 KC Ranger boots, I will gladly take those. Took me over 700 meeting clues in my Ironman to get those, but it's not the case this time around. Manacles would be better, but I guess I'll use those for the Inferno. Before that, I need to do the fight caves and get a fire cave, so I guess I'll go do that now. I am running the Ruinous Powers, so any damage that I'm not praying against will do 10% more damage to me, but I should be fine. I'm a little nervous since my stats aren't the greatest, but Melee Relic and Banker's Note should carry me. And Banker's Note's just too OP. It makes any PVM so easy. The Fire Sailors are in shambles. If you attack the Majors on the right tick, you can just step back after every 2 hits and have constant DPS without risking a chance of getting meleeed. I think its melee attack max hit is like a 50, so that's the only thing I need to be worried about. Pretty smooth sailing so far. Jad is coming up next wave. Oh my god, that is not a mage attack. Don't worry, it's all part of the plan. Tanking a Jad hit is a task, and it was all calculated and definitely not a chance. There it is, boys. Melee Fire Cape run completed. Never done that in my life, but it was actually pretty fun. Banker's Note totally carried my ass, and I may have gotten chanced once or twice, but nobody saw that. Fire Cape is on the back, and we also just hit Stealer rank. Not bad. Now it's time for the Slayer grind. The plan is to do all tasks until I'm high enough level for Dust Devils, and then burst them for some insane levels. Then we do Abyssal Sire, and then God Wars Dungeon, and then TOA. That's the plan. Now that we got the Fire Cape, we can buy some Obsidian gear, which will be our best in slot until Bandos. Holy, look at this Chad right here. God damn. I'm on a Calphite task, so I'd figure out I'd smuggle 1 quick kill for some points in the Desert Diary. Not even Banker's Note can save you from this boss's ridiculous damage. Holy shit. There it is, dude. Our first Dust Devil task. 198 Dust Devils. I guess this is my bursting gear. Definitely not the prettiest setup, but it'll be fine since Dust Devils have 0 defensive stats. Picking Bloodthirsty for the Slayer grind is definitely the right move. I've been here for 4 minutes and I've seen 2 superiors already. And the Bracelet of Slaughter is proccing so often. This is great. Oh, my first Bloodthirsty superior. These guys have a separate drop table with tons of useful Ironman supplies and a way higher chance to roll their unique table. TUI for the Imbued Heart. White berries. Lame. Bloodthirsty also gives you Slayer points for killing superiors, so if you plan on doing lots of Slayer, I would definitely pick this relic. After a few Dust Devil tasks and Bloodthirsty spawning me dozens of superiors, 85 Slayers been achieved in just a few hours, and the Abyssal Sire can now be fought. Before we do that though, I'm going to grind out more Leagues tasks and try to get tier 7 for Berserker Relic. There's 50 mil thieving XP, easy 200 points. Also these guys give uncut rubies, so I've been cutting them, and there's 90 crafting just like that. The Blood Fury will be made soon. All the Obsidian weapons for 240 points. 1 Jad kill for 200 points. I should have done this a while ago, but I was just too lazy to switch spellbooks, but there we go. There's Ramita Fury, as well as the Regen Bracelet. Some very nice gear upgrades. Finally, the tier 7 relic is unlockable. Without a question, I'm going Berserker. You get more damage based on your missing HP, but you also get a maximum hit on every full HP target, which is so good. But the main reason I grinded this out is the passive effect. Minigame points are boosted by 8 times. That will come in very handy later on. Call me crazy, but I think I want the final relic before I start doing some serious PVMing. The drop rate increase at that tier was from 4 times to 5 times, so I'll be getting drops left and right if I get there. I guess I'll have to do a few more days of completing tasks. I'm sure you've all seen this by now, but the banana tech with Banker's Note in this room is so stupid I love it. This right here is why I wanted the minigame boost. S Control gives 48 points a game, and I can use those points to level up my combat stats super fast. 80 to 88 prayer in just a few games of this. Nah, this is so broken, man. Felt like doing a little bit more barrows and I got an Aram's top. Actually, a massive pull. Best in slot mage armor right there. Don't you just love randomly completing tasks you didn't even know existed? A Verax flail? I guess I can use that for the KQ combat task? Not the worst pull, I guess. Alright, while these guys are running laps in the Grand Exchange, I got 28 beginner clues. They're pretty garbage, but all clue tiers have so many tasks behind them, so might as well open them up. Not one, not two, but 3 pairs of mole slippers. What the hell? Trimmed amulet for a free task, not bad. 5 beginner clue log slots. 15 easy caskets, what you got for me? Shape of skulls, with an apron with the 20 easy clue log slot task. 35 uniques from easy clues, easy 80 points. Dude, I'm so backed up with log slots and tasks popping up, it's just been going non-stop for the last few minutes. This is awesome. I had one medium clue lying around, and it got me the 25 uniques from medium clue task. I can definitely see why a lot of people chose Treasure Seeker. There's like hundreds if not thousands of free points just lying from clues. Just completed Haunted Mine for this elite clue step. Surely I won't have to drop this clue, right? Either way, 40 points just from the quest completion. I guess while I'm here I'll get an enchanted Salve Amulet for another task. Salve Amulet E has been acquired. Man, I really have to drop this clue, that's kinda lame. I need access to Kandrain to get a sled for this clue step. Still knocked out a lot of tasks just trying to finish this clue step, so I can't be too upset. I like how I'm doing literally nothing but standing there, but the character running around in the cutscene is giving me Age-related XP because of Trickster. That's awesome. One Guardians of the Rift game took 12 minutes since everyone's in Ironman. Man, that was so slow. There's some hidden tech with Last Recall in Guardians of the Rift. So in the actual minigame, you can't use Pure Essence to Runecraft. But apparently if I teleport out at any altar within Guardians of the Rift, I can just Last Recall back to it and use all my Pure Essence normally. Bro, that actually works. That's insane, dude. Didn't think that was possible, but runecrafting is actually fun in leagues. 1750 total level. They finally fixed the solo sub trees. You can now actually roll solo sub caps and complete the task. Took me around 15 minutes after the update. Feels good, man. I need a ton of logs for fire making, so here I am, 2 ticking teaks in the Isle of Souls. Of all the tick manipulation methods in this game, this is one of my favorites, and I don't really know why. Just fun. I have done so many boring tasks and quests that I'm not showing. Also diaries, combat tasks, league tasks. Man, there's just so much to do. Just gotta keep on grinding, and soon enough I'll be tier 8. Remember when I got that useless big harpoon fish? Well, it actually served a purpose, and stuffing is a free task. Just used the kitchen in my house for a +3 construction boost and made it achievement gallery. Doing a bit of Shades and Morton for some points, and I really need Zealot piece for a task, so let's see if I can snipe one. First chest, we got some Zealot boots. Look at all those tasks, oh my god. So I'm trying to learn Sepulchre so I can do some tasks and get some Sand Fuse for Nightmare, but I just finished my first ever floor 5, and man, that was rough. Spent like 15 minutes just on the last set of obstacles. Finally got my revenge. I got the 1k QKC, 2kc Dragon Chain Body, you'll have to see it. I'll come back to KQ later for the Desert Diary. I got my Avis device, and I'm going to get 1kc at the Desert Treasure 2 bosses, starting with Leviathan. Well, it took a while, but it wasn't too bad. Took only one try. 1kc Chromium Ingot, completely useless, but I guess it's a log slot, so I'll take it. Let's try the Whisperer now. I don't even know if I can complete a kill, since my DPS is probably really bad, but we'll try. No, why did I splash? It's literally 1 health. Oh man. Nah man, that was terrible, dude. Took me like 3 or 4 tries. Got to the enraged phase every single time, but my DPS is just so shit, but I finally got the kill. Almost an 8-minute fight, yeah, screw that. I need bones to peaches for the Lumbee Diary, and I also need to get Divinity Robe Bottoms for TOA since I never got the Aram's Bottoms. I despise this place, so hopefully with the tier 7 relic minigame point boost, it goes by really quick. There's bones to peaches, there's the Infinity Robe Bottoms. Screw this place, man. Even with the 8x point boost, it's still so boring. From one boring skilling content to another, full prospector is completed, which means the hard Falador Diary is also completed. I was doing 12 paydirt at a time since the nugget drop rates are weird in this league, so even though it's leagues, it still took me several hours. You know what, we're getting pretty close to tier 8. If I can do at least the next 2 Jad challenges, I can get an easy 400 points, so I'll try that. 2 Jads completed, on to 3. Man, I'm so bad, I suck. Melee triple jazz is kinda tricky, but I got it done. Took around 40 minutes of attempts. Don't judge me, I've never melee triple jazz before. Just sacrificed my fire cape for some points, so I need to get it back. This fire cape run is going to be so much smoother since I have way better gear in Berserker Relic. I'll try to complete some more combat tasks so I can work towards medium tier in the combat diary. That was such a beautiful run, that was so fast, no chances, just nicely done all around. Berserker Relic and decent gear made it a 24-minute run, and I completed both the Master and the Grandmaster speedrun challenges. It's just too easy. I've never played a single game of Soul Wars before Leagues, but I'm actually playing it quite a lot since it's pretty fun and I get a ton of pure essence from it. The tasks really just flood in when doing any clues. 2 tasks from opening a few hard caskets. I wanted to try to do the 4 Jack challenge, but this seems impossible for me, so I'm just going to skip this one for now. I've been trying this for a while and I've made no progress. Killing each of the God Wars bosses once and completing the mini quest to unlock next is a ton of points. I'll be doing that now. There's Bandos, there's Zemi, there's Sarah. Now I'm just screwed since no melee weapons can reach Triara, and I have no chins, so I'll have to use a rune crossbow, which is gonna suck. Getting Casey to enter the boss already sucks. My range DPS is so bad. 4-minute Triara fight, that was a struggle. For Ocean Door mini quest completed. If you still haven't found a shooting star, just use the Star Miner CC and someone will call it out in the chat. Not sure how I haven't seen a single one till now. All I need is just one Abyssal Sire KC and I will have enough points for the tier 8 relic and then I can play the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished the relic grind. Going Executioner, which gives you a throwable weapon that kills anything instantly if it's below 20% HP. This is going to be nasty at TOA, but man, it feels so good to be done with this grind. Now I can do some PVM with the Sage's Axe and 5x drop rates. But that'll have to wait till the next video. Soon we will conquer the league and destroy all the bosses. The melee build will soon be booming. All of the chores are out of the way, and I don't need to worry about farming tasks. I'll see you in the next one.